Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I just want to go through some scenarios that came up in today's subscriber mock drafts. We did a live broadcast earlier and they came up with a couple of win-win trades that I wasn't aware of. Bit of housekeeping before. I don't know if you've seen my previous two videos. There was a slight error in the app, but I've fixed that since. So in regards to the matching bids, basically the points weren't tallying up how they should. Basically, the point index was creeping up along with the draft picks moving up as picks got burnt, but I've reset it. So even after, you'll see here, we'll match Ezekiel, and that 14 points should always be at pick 54. So whoever's got pick 54 still got 14 points allocated, okay? So that wasn't happening in the last two videos. So we've cleared that up. We're now firing exactly how we want to. All right, you'll see there that it's burnt 3 picks, but pick 54 will still have 14 points. There we go. All right, so if you're wondering why some of these things aren't marrying up to the last video, that is why. One of my commenters picked it up, thankfully, and I patched it today. All right, so basically I want to go through a scenario where a couple of takeaways were what happened was Gold Coast and North Melbourne ended up making a trade, which ends up being a win-win for everybody. So this is basically Gold Coast is trying to get a few more points for that second bid that's going to come early for Dylan Patterson. All right, so let's go to this trade simulator. Basically what it was pick 15. North Melbourne are going to trade up for pick 15 and they're going to give their back-to-back picks 25 and 26. Okay. Gold Coast net an extra 178 points. North Melbourne get the chance to draft a more elite talent player. Okay. So execute that trade. They're happy. Other trades that went down was Essendon ended up trading with Carlton for their pick. Okay. So pick 11. Carlton will keep pick 9 for 21 and 27. Okay, as you can see here, the tally is pretty even. It's a fairly even trade according to the points index. Okay, so we'll execute that trade, and then that involved a follow-up trade with Essendon and West Coast. Essendon want to trade up for pick 2 for Cooper Duff Tyler, and in return they're going to offer up picks 5 and pick 11. Okay, West Coast to even up the trade. You can see here Essendon are probably giving up a bit more, but pick 2 and pick 34 evens it up much more. West Coast can still use that late pick to match bids on Tyler Williams or Charlie Banfield, whoever comes through. We'll execute that, and that sets our new draft order. Okay, so basically what happened from here on out was, I can't remember how we did it, but North ended up getting up to pick 11. I'll load it up for you. So I've got this saved. This was I can't remember the subscribers' names. I apologize. I'll start writing them down, give you guys a bit more credit. But we'll load it up. This is how the trade went down. Basically, Dersma went pick 1. Ewan, we matched that bid after the North trade. I've got a log of the trades here. So as you can see, Gold Coast gave up pick 15 and 25 and 26. That was it. Sorry, North Melbourne traded pick 18 for pick 11 and a future second. So that was after a bit of moving and shaking with all these extra players getting added in. All right. So basically, how the draft panned out, Essendon got their guy in Cooper Duff Tyler. Brizzy matched their bid for Dan Annabels. They didn't have to add any more points. Dylan Patterson went to Gold Coast. Richmond walked away with Sullivan, Roby, Xavier Taylor. West Coast walked away with William Dersma, Dyson Sharp, and Aidan Schubert. That was a bit of a different one. One of the chatters came up with that pick. And yeah, basically North ended up with Josh Lindsay just through those two trades. So 20, what was it? Sorry. Where are we? 15 for pick 25 and 26. That gets them pick 15, and then they've moved up again with throwing in a second rounder after Melbourne's picks were pushed back a bit. Okay. So, yeah, it's just a scenario. It'd be good to see North Melbourne bring in some more high-end talent. They've been doing that the last few years to not real a ton of success. The other curveball that was thrown out there was Lockie Doverston. So that was Melbourne. I haven't seen that mocked too often. 3 or 4 of the chatters came up with Mitch Mast to Hawthorn. So, yeah, we'll see if that comes to fruition. If you guys want to get involved, I'm starting to do live broadcasts, and I'll get you in the chat. You just let me know what you want to see play out or how you think it could go down. We'll go to the trade simulator and we'll mock up some trades, try and make it work best for your team. Thank you very much for all the support so far. If you can think of any tweaks that you'd like to see to the app, let me know. I'll do my best. Thank you, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.